Know and love them because these are the filet mignon tips, but we're also bringing it to you with the shaker steak seasoning from a brand that has been here at QVC for now, what is it, Ralph Pallarino? 23 years?
Yeah, jeez.
$19.75 for petite filet greatness. In fact, this breaks down to $4.93 per serving.
Wow.
You get 4 pounds of it, M83048 is your item number, and it's your weeknight meal. And it comes to us from a brand that actually only services restaurants around the country.
That's
and
correct,
you
yeah.
directly at home.
That's right.
It's Kansas City Steak Company. Now today what you're seeing right over here, the 4 pounds, plus that shaker seasoning, we haven't seen that since May when it sold out. And today we have it for you with the opportunity to get it home on auto delivery. You can get it every 90 days for a full year. M83048 is your item number. As one of the nominated brands for most recommended brand, Ralph Pallarino. And I think today's the last day of voting.
Oh, I heard that.
Yes,
yeah.
today's the last day of voting, so go vote. Tell us why this has always been such a favorite of our customers.
Well, because it's filet mignon, make no doubt about it.
Yep.
It's filet mignon, center cut filet mignon, but it's versatile, right?
Yeah.
Because normally people are very, very kind of scared of cooking a big, expensive piece of filet mignon. Where, let me just show you, the pieces here, we call them like baby filet mignon. So the cooking time is literally flat. I mean, it just goes by so fast. It's easy. You can't screw it up. Yeah. And this is what you're going to get every time. It's easier to cook than a burger.
You know, I always love the tips even better than steaks because there's more sear and there's more caramelization on the outside. So therefore, that's where all the flavor lies and that's where you get it. You'll notice each one of these, as Ralph cuts through them, they're lean, they're not fatty, there's no bones, there's no waste. But here's the best part. Is that if you want a steak dinner, now it's easy to make and you don't have to do like a giant big old steak, right? You can do a couple of these. Now, we don't have a lot of these to go around. If you want it, now's your chance to check out your shopping cart. M83048 is your item number. Whether you're throwing these on top of a salad.
Let's do that. Yeah, let's do that.
Making a sandwich, putting them into skewers and kabobs, you can do that. Or even just serving them almost like a deconstructed steak and fries, right? Like steak frites.
Well, you know what? So let's talk about that for a sec. So let me finish this salad, just a little balsamic vinegar, just so you can kind of get a visual on how easy it is to make a really nice dinner that you could kind of wow people with, right?
Yeah.
Wow yourself, right? So you were saying that the filet, you're saying filet and fries. Okay, here's my idea. Okay.
Well, I just saw that over there.
Oh, okay, great. So now you got the filet, right? Easy, fast. How about your air fryer? I was thinking about this today. Put the French fries and the filet together in the air fryer with some raw onions, and then take the seasoning and a little bit of your favorite oil, and you have yourself a meal in about 16 to 17 minutes, all in. And by the way, you mentioned surface area.
Yeah.
You said it a little bit differently, but what we love these is because we can crust every nook and cranny
take
of
a look.
the filet.
Take a look at the outside of these, right? So every single one of them, by the way, they're all organic shaped. They're not like, you know, little cookie cutter shapes. Some of them will be about like 1 ounce. Some of them can be up to even 2 ounces, almost like a medallion size.
100%.
And that's the beauty of these. They come in 1 pound bags, so what's really nice is that you just defrost 1 pound at a time. And maybe you're cooking all of them at once, or maybe you're cooking just a couple of them at once. You can do that. But here's what I love about this more than anything, right? If each one of these is, you know, maybe 1 ounce to 2 ounces, 3 or 4 of these on a plate is the size of a petite filet. That's maybe 4 ounces, right? 4 ounces.
Yeah, that's a great way to say it. So
a petite filet, when I go to a steakhouse, is usually in the 50s.
100%.
This is less than $5 for the petite filet.
Yeah, it really, it's almost like...
You love these just as much as I do.
Right?
And of that petite filet, you're making 16 servings.
Yes.
And by
I was going to say.
that petite filet that comes out to less than $5. So when can you take 16 people to a steakhouse, give them filet mignon for 16 people, and it's $79?
I know.
That never happens.
You can't do that.
It's a great way to have a dinner party using filet mignon, because most people like the filet. Why do they like it? It's tender.
Delicious.
It's
because
lean,
it's delicious.
Right? It's delicious. And by the way, these are wet aged. So this is even a little bit more elevated of flavor, because you generally...
Fewer than 600 remaining. So if you want it, now's your chance to get it home at less than a $20 bill. Oh yeah, you're seeing the kebabs there. By the way, if you see the little owl right next to the kebabs, That owl will be making his debut tomorrow in the Mackenzie Childs Show with myself. So not a ton of those to go around. So you're definitely going to want to hang around with us tomorrow afternoon.
And put
So
some
let's say we want to
Jeezy's-
make a sandwich as you kebab it.
Yes.
I took one of these larger fillet tips.
Okay, yeah, right
And
here.
look at this. This is one sandwich. That's plenty.
With
Now-
one tip.
One tip.
How
Now,
many tips on average are we getting here,
You're going to
Ralph?
get 14 to 16 tips. Now let's say
Per
I want to go
pound.
crazy.
Per pound?
Per pound.
Yes.
This is 2 tips. Now I'm going to crowd that.
Wow.
Okay,
Okay.
look at that. And then you want to finish it off? Finish
Yep,
it off.
I do.
Chef it up.
I do, chef it
and
up.
let's not forget about the seasoning. Because the seasoning doesn't just stop at filet mignon. Fish, chicken. And what I love about it is I take
Veggies.
One, yes,
Even veggies. Yeah.
Veggies, anything.
My broccoli. I
Sweet
like it with
potatoes,
my
broccoli. Yes. What I love about this is you don't have to grab various things from your cupboard.
It's already
Salt,
done.
pepper, and garlic. Here it is right here. And it's all different varieties of sizes. It's when you talk about salt, pepper, and garlic, you want to have a variation of size of the granules. And that will adhere to the steak and give you that really nice crust.
Okay.
All right, so listen, as you're taking a look at the screen, you're actually looking at one of the best-selling items from Kansas City Steak Company. This is the company that brings us roasts for the holidays. This is the company that brings us beautiful steaks for our grill. This is the company that brings us the hot dogs that we can't live without all summer.
Vote hot dog.
And this is your chance to get the filet mignon tips, the most coveted part of the steer. Today we're bringing it to you with that most coveted seasoning in the shaker jar, which is really nice because you can take that with you and put it into your cupboard and always have it at the ready. It's 6.5 ounces.
6.5 ounces. I wanted to point that out.
Which is really nice.
Yes.
And today we have it for you in that 4-pound offer. Now remember, you're getting 4 1-pound bags. We don't have a lot left to go around, so if you want it, now's your chance to check out of your shopping cart, M83048, and try it out for yourself with that 90-day auto delivery.
Yeah.
Vote for Ralph.
Yes.
It's the last day to vote.
Vote. I think we're with like 4 or 5 awards this year. But
5 awards. Well, listen,
yes.
most recommended brand. That's a pretty big
That's
nomination.
a big one. I'll take that
That's
one.
a huge nomination. So
Yeah.
congratulations, Ralph Pallarino.
Thank you.
We'll see you at the awards ceremony.
I hope so,
hopefully,
yeah,
right. So listen, continue to vote, continue to place your orders, and remember to check out of your shopping cart and try that out for yourself. All right, so I'm gonna mosey on over here. I'm gonna walk on over here. I'm gonna